Hello, welcome back to the Abundant Joy Tarot. This is Ade, and I'm happy to be back to offer you a Gimme a Sec reading. And so the Gimme a Sec readings are 3 to 5 minute guidance messages for you, and you might have a certain situation that's top of mind for you that you can pick the pile from, or if you just want a general reading for your day, this is it. So we're going to jump right into the readings, but I'm going to do the pile picking first. Which goes fairly quickly, but if you want to jump directly into your reading, you can certainly use the crystals to guide you in. And pile 1 will be the raw green Aventurine. We're doing all green Aventurine today. And then the pile 2 will be the heart green Aventurine. And pile 3 will be the green Aventurine stone. Okay, so those are going to be your piles. You can certainly jump right down to the timestamp. I do want to thank everyone who has subscribed, shared, or liked anything on the channel. I really, really appreciate it. I'm excited that we're continuing to grow the community. I want to be able to reach as many souls as are needed. And so if you wouldn't mind to just go down there and click that subscribe button if you haven't already, or a like button to the video, I'd appreciate it. It does help me grow the community. Let's jump into your Gimme a Sec pile picking. And like I said, you can jump down to the timestamps if you want to go directly into your reading. Okay, so we're going to, for pile 1 spirit, we're going to pull 2 of the tarot cards for each pile. And then we're going to pull 1 oracle card and 1 sort of affirmation card. So, oops, looks like that's going to be 1. And I'm thinking it is also that one. Okay, so that's for pile 1. And then for pile 2, pile 2 spirit, what do they need to know in their Gimme a Sec today? What guidance might be helpful to them? And for pile 3, what guidance might be helpful to pile 3? I got 1 and 2. Okay. So that's going to be the tarot, and then we're going to pull the oracle cards. We're going to pull from the Crow deck today. So for pile 1 spirit, what guidance is going to be helpful to them with their situation or for their day? Oops, looks like it's going to be that one. So it's 1, 2, that's feeling like, oh, and there it is, 3. All right, so that's going to be for your oracle. And then we have a quick little affirmation from the Whispering Woods deck. And for pile 1 spirit, what might be a quick message? Looks like that's going to be 1. And pile 2, oops, 2. And for pile 3, pile 3. All right, so those are going to be our cards for our Gimme a Sec. And we will have, there we go, get these all set up for you. And so we will have pile 1 will be the raw Aventurine. Pile 2 will be the green Aventurine heart. And pile 3 will be the green Aventurine stone. That is going to be your Gimme a Sec. I will see you in your readings. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome back to your Gimme a Sec. So if you have chosen the raw green Aventurine, this is going to be your reading. Let's hop in. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and the like if you like the readings that you're getting here at Abundant Joy Tarot. Let's see what you've got. Okay, so you've got retreat. Spoil yourself in the morning mist. Breathe in nature's sweet scents. Okay, wow. I just got the image of like just sort of kicking back. I can hear the birds in the early morning and sitting on a porch somewhere with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or something warm and just taking it all in. There's a need for you to maybe take a break depending on what's happening with your day. If you can do that, I encourage you to do that. Or if this is about a particular situation, there's a thought that you're going to need to maybe pull back a little bit on that situation. But let's see what you've got here. Dreams. Look at this beautiful card. Okay, so this is actually talking about it's twofold. One, it's manifesting dreams, but there's also a sense here of fantasy and the way that we kind of can daydream. And sometimes our dreaming can keep us away from getting the work done that we need to get done because whatever it is that we're doing is not as exciting as our own dreams and possibilities. And so, what I'm getting here from the retreat card and this dream card is not for you to turn away from your dreams, but that there's a need for you to maybe pull back, find some space and time for you to be able to sink into your dreams, because you've got this little key here too. And I feel like this key is going to lead you somewhere. And then you've got this beautiful, abundant ball of, I don't know what it is, just look like a ball of goodness over there in the corner. That this crow is looking at, and it's like they're looking forward to their dreams, and in their dreams is the key. So your dreams, or whatever it is you're thinking, either daydreaming about or actually having dreams about, or just your dream that you're wanting to manifest, is the key to something for you. So let's see what your actual cards are for the Give Me a Sec. Okay, so you've got the 10 of Wands and the Lovers. Okay, so this reading is actually very clear. So you may be feeling overburdened. Notice this is just one person. He's at the end of this cycle of carrying these obligations and these burdens, trying to make his way home. And this home could represent the dream that you want to conjure for yourself, the reality of your place of peace, if you will. That's what this home can also represent for you. And then you've got the Lovers card. Now, in this situation, what I'm hearing here is that the Lovers card is actually more representing, although there are partnerships, but the Lovers card is more representing a choice. And what this little reading is saying to me is that you are coming to the end of a cycle, of a work cycle of some kind, where you've been carrying the load. You may be carrying the load for others as well. And there's a need for you to, in this card, they're also saying like there's a need for you to ask for help if you need help because you're overburdened at this point. But what it's also saying to me is that you are at the end of the road on this, and that you're going to need to make a choice, and that your choice that you're going to need to make needs to be following your heart. Ooh, and I just realized that for the YouTube things, you're going to need to be able to follow your heart. Okay, so this, yes, the Lovers card is about a choice. So in terms of that, you need to take a moment and retreat and be able to take some time to really allow yourself to have your dream fully, so that you can make a choice that will allow you to follow your heart. All right. That is what your quick Give Me a Sec is saying. You guys go out there, take a retreat, get some time to fantasize and plan for, dream about what is possible for your next step. Because as you end the current cycle that you're in, you're going to have an opportunity to make a choice. And Spirit is asking you to follow your heart in that choice. All right. That's your Give Me a Sec. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome back to the Abundant Joy Tarot. This is your Give Me a Sec. So if you chose the green Aventurine heart, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what you have. So you've got kindness. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. It's interesting because pile 1, you might want to check out that, was also talking about a retreat. Okay, but this is saying kindness. So it's talking about kindness. That is often something that we forget to do. Gifts. Look at that. Okay, so in this card, what they're really talking about is that crows, when they have a connection to a human, they have a tendency to bring little gifts by. And this card is talking about giving. It's about actually reaching out to people who are important to you or connections to you and offering a gift, because gifting is like, this card is actually twofold. Really, the universe is talking about be thankful for the gifts that you are receiving from the universe, so that the universe knows to bring you more of those gifts. And there's also an actual, this card is also speaking of really taking time to appreciate those around you by making a small gift. And the gift, gifts come in many shapes and sizes. It doesn't have to be a shiny object per se. It can be a smile. It can be a nod. It could be an opening of a door for someone. It could be just that, someone that you care about loves pears. And so you buy them a pear so that they have that with their lunch or whatever it may be. But it's just taking the time to make a kind gesture. The universe is saying the more that you do, the more will return back to you tenfold. Okay. So this card is really talking about having this sense of generosity, which ties in so well to this kindness card. And let's see what your two tarot cards are. You've got the Magician and the World. Look at that. Two very strong cards. And so this, it's interesting. Some of you may be coming to an end of a cycle that has brought you great success. And so and I feel like what this is saying here is, if that is so for some of you that are in the collective and listening to this, that it's important for you to acknowledge the people that help you to get to that success, because the world, we cannot get to this place of world success without multiple hands in the pot, if you will. So really thinking about your journey, if you're coming to a completion of a cycle of some kind, and reaching back out to those individuals that helped you along the way. You never know how that can really shift someone to even just get a simple thank you from, wow, you helped me to be able to do X, Y, and Z. And that's what ultimately helped lead me to this success. Okay. And so I really would encourage you to take some time to think about your gratitude, not only to the universe and spirit, but to the actual individuals in your life who have affected you or impacted you in some way. It really does go a long way. And Spirit is also saying that, you've got the Magician card, and this is so beautiful because you've got the end of a cycle and then you sort of got the beginning. The Magician card falls right after the Fool card, where the Fool takes the leap, and then the Fool begins to understand that the power is in his hand or her hand to be able to manifest what it is that he wants to manifest in his life. And so I feel like as you are ending a cycle, or in this situation that you might be dealing with, that you also, Spirit is reminding you that you have the power to dream about, manifest the next phase, the next thing that you're going to be doing in your life. And so there's a sense here of like acknowledging those that came before, stepping into a place of kindness, acknowledging and thanking the universe for where you are, and then getting about the business of manifesting the next amazing creative thing that you're going to do. That's your quick Give Me a Sec. I hope you have a beautiful, abundant, and joyful day. Thank you for joining the channel. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your quick Give Me a Sec. If you have chosen the green Aventurine stone, this is going to be your reading. And let's hop into it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and to share the video if you are liking what you are getting here. All right, thank you so much, and let's jump in. So you've got origins. Remember your roots. Wow. Sometimes as we're going along the journey, this is what is popping into my head. When we're going along the journey, we can sometimes forget how far we have come. Okay. And I feel like Spirit is saying for you to take a moment to reflect on where you have come from. Acknowledge and thank the universe and spirit, or your higher power, or angels, or whatever it is that you lean on to get you from point A to point Z. And just acknowledge that you've had tremendous growth. I mean, every day we are growing as an individual, and particularly if we're on a specific soul journey. So this is really saying to me to really honor your roots, honor if you also practice ancestor reverence. Make sure that you are acknowledging your ancestors in the way. If you've fallen down on doing that, make sure that you're doing that. If not, if there's people or elders in your family and in your life that you haven't reached out to recently, I would encourage you to do that. So this is origins. Remember your roots. Alliance. Okay, so let's look at your other cards so we see what we've got here. Temperance, excellent, and the Sun card. Okay, so this reading feels very clear cut to me. The Alliance card is really talking about, it's kind of a funny little story, but basically this little crow has made an alliance, if you will, with this cat who goes around the neighborhood and meows at the door, and then the people give him food. They just, he's like a stray, and so they give him food. And so this little crow has been peeped to the game that this cat is getting food on a regular basis. And so he has built an alliance with the cat and is therefore able to share in the abundance that the cat is getting from the family members. But what it's saying to you is that, you need to look into alliances. Sometimes the alliances are in places that you do not expect, right? So it's just a coming together of people who may be from different backgrounds, different places, different ideas, but have a common goal in mind, all right? And because this is tied to remember your roots, it's really a sense of that there may be some people within your community, your family, within your elders, within just people that you have been around with before, that may be a great place for you to go to for an alliance on something that you may be currently working on. So you may want to take some time to think about what possibilities might be there, because these lovely cards falling out after that indicate to me that by tapping into your roots and looking into an alliance, you'll be able to find balance and harmony and actually a bit of magic, if you will, in some situation that you're dealing with. Something will be able to find its equilibrium and its harmony by gaining that additional support through maybe an unthought of source. Okay. And then the ultimate outcome here is just joy. And, it's actually, it may be someone in your childhood, because we've got the Sun card here. And the Sun card talks about sort of, it's joy and happiness, abundance. I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful card, but it also has this sense of sort of childlike wonder, childlike awe, childlike playfulness. So it kind of gives me the idea that when we talk about remembering your roots and looking at alliances that you might look for, you may look for a childhood friend or a childhood, someone that you knew, several years or decades ago, depending on your age. That you might be able to tap into, check in on and see if there might be a possible alliance there. So whatever your question is, or whether it's just an idea about your day, I think this is a very straightforward reading, you all. And I hope that you are able to use it to be able to support you to reach your dreams. And so I hope you have a joyful and abundant day. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye-bye.